Students from Quince Orchard, Bullis, and Northwest compete today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard, and welcome to It's Academic, produced by Altman Productions in association with David M. Rubenstein Productions.
Support for It's Academic has been provided by the following. MITRE, a not-for-profit research and development company working in the public interest.
The world is full of challenges. And at MITRE, we're committed to solving them. From aviation and health to cyber and national security. Our people know we are called to do more. MITRE, solving problems for a safer world.
And now it is time to meet the teams. From Quince Orchard High School in Gaithersburg, Maryland, Fiona, Drew, Dominic, welcome to It's Academic, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
From Bullis in Potomac, Maryland, Luke, Grisham, Dylan, great to have you here on It's Academic.
Hey, thanks for having us, yeah.
Very happy you're here. And finally, from Northwest in Germantown, Maryland, we've got Gray, Anika, and Ryan. Thanks for being here, guys.
Hey.
Now that we've met you, please say hello to each other and wish each other good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
In this opening round, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer, which is very nice. Let's go, Quince Orchard High School. Fiona, Drew, Dominic, here's your first question. Take one word from each column, and you'll get what two-word nickname used by Wild West showman William Cody.
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo
Yeah, I
Bill
think
is
that's the
right.
one that-
Intrepid, inarticulate, introspective. Which one of these words would most be appropriately applied to someone who is very brave?
Being
Intrepid.
Intrepid, yeah.
Intrepid is right. September 10th, 1813. The United States got a new naval hero on this date when Oliver Perry defeated the British in a battle on which of the Great Lakes?
I think it's Lake
Erie,
Erie.
right?
Okay. Lake Erie.
Yeah, you thought right. It spreads Lyme disease. Sound of an old clock. What same word fits both these definitions?
Tick.
A tick.
Yeah, thick.
Tick is it? It is by forgiving that one is forgiven. This quote comes from what nun who won the 1979 Nobel Peace Prize for her work with the sick and dying in India?
Mother
Mother
Teresa.
Mother
Yeah,
Teresa
Mother Teresa.
is right. Nicely done, Quince Orchard. You've got 200 points. Okay, team two from the Bullis School, you are up. Luke, Grisham, Dylan. Here's your first question. Visitors to ancient Babylon were amazed by what wonder of the ancient world, which you can name by choosing one word from each of these columns.
The Hanging Gardens.
Hanging Gardens is right. Unrealistic, postponed, possible. Which of these adjectives best describes plans that are feasible?
Possible.
Possible is right. August 11th, 1877. This was a red-letter day for astronomers because it marked the discovery of a moon orbiting what red planet fourth from the sun?
Mars.
Mars is right. A whole bread, to hang around lazily. What same four-letter word fits both these definitions?
I think it's loaf.
Loaf.
Guys.
Yeah, loaf. I'm a loafer sometimes. I feel 80% of my life is completely normal. This was the thoughtful assessment of what author whose characters, such as Harry Potter, possessed magical skills?
J.K. Rowling.
You are right, Bullis. Well done, 200 points. Now, team three from Northwest High School in Germantown, Maryland. Gray, Anika, Ryan. Here we go with your first question. Choose one word from each column to get what first two words in the name of the treaty organization known as NATO?
North Atlantic. North Atlantic.
North Atlantic, it is. A rheumatologist, a neonatologist, a pulmonologist. Which of these specialists would most appropriately be consulted about the health of a newborn infant?
Do you guys know? I do not.
Need an answer?
Let's go a neonatologist. Final answer.
Yeah, you got it. July 27th, 1953. This date marked the armistice in what Asian war that had begun in 1950?
The Korean War. Final answer.
Korean War it is. A chirping insect, a British sport. What same word will satisfy both these definitions?
Cricket. Conferring cricket. Final answer, cricket.
Cricket, it is right. Independence, like honor, is a rocky island. This statement was made by what French emperor who died in exile on the rocky island of St. Helena in 1821?
Conferring Napoleon. Final answer, Napoleon.
Very nice. 200 points, Northwest High School. And that's the end of the opening round. The picture perfect round is next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Now to the picture perfect round. In this round, answers are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points off for not answering at all. Here's your first question, Quince Orchard. Evaporating water leaves masses of salt pillars in what salty Middle East sea, the lowest in the world?
The Black Sea? No, the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea.
Oh, yeah, the Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea, it is so cool to be in that water. Your legs, boop, they pop right up. For what value of b is the slope of the given line equal to -6?
Drew, do you have any guesses?
I think it's -12.
-12?
It is +12, almost. This is the 1848 Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo that ended what war?
The Mexican-American War?
Nicely done. Quince Orchard High School, you've got a total of 220 points. Hey, Bullis, it's your chance to play the picture perfect round. Here's your first picture. This fountain is dedicated in part to Davy Crockett, a defender of what San Antonio mission that fell to Santa Ana in 1836?
I think it's the Alamo, guys.
Yes.
It is the Alamo, yeah. Solve for X.
It's gonna be
Answer?
10.
Yeah, it's 10. This bear is a resident of the Great Bear Rainforest located on the coast of what Canadian province where Vancouver is the largest city?
Hey guys, do you
I think
think
it's
it's Alberta?
Or British Columbia.
What do you think?
Need an
British
answer,
Columbia.
please?
Okay, sure. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Which-
Columbia.
British Columbia.
British Columbia is right. You got it and have a score of 260 points, Bullis. Northwest, you are up for the picture perfect round. Gray, Anika, Ryan, here's your first clue. Identify these trees whose branches are symbols of peace and which are crucial to the economy of many Mediterranean countries.
Those are olive branches, olive trees.
Yes, you're right, it's olive trees. What is the value of X in this equation?
Is it conferring? Is it 1, guys?
I do need an answer.
No, it's
Would it be 2?
In 3, 2,
2. Final answer 2.
2?
the final answer should be 3. This solemn group of military officers was part of a German delegation attending the 1896 coronation of what last Russian Tsar?
Conferring Tsar Nicholas II.
I think so, yes.
You got that one. It's Nicholas II. Nice, Northwest. You have 220 points. Picture perfect round is finished, and the packet round is next.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know that during World War I, a pigeon named Cher Ami relayed a message that saved the lives of 194 American soldiers? Though shot and gravely wounded, Cher Ami completed his mission. He was shipped back to the U.S. for rehabilitation. His stuffed remains are now at the Smithsonian. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
It is halftime, which means the packet round. As you know, it's 20 points for every correct answer, nothing off for an incorrect answer, and if you get all the answers right, a 25-point bonus. Quince Orchard, you're up. And before we begin, we'd like to get to know you a little better. So Fiona, you are a 17-year-old senior. What have you been up to? Tell us about yourself.
I'm an editor for my high school's newspaper.
And what do you find so important about working on the paper and journalism?
I think getting to talk to different people is really interesting and getting to learn new things from them.
It is a job where you are always learning. I totally agree. Great to have you. Now to Drew, a 15-year-old sophomore. Hey, Drew, what's going on?
I like computer science.
So tell us what you like about computer science.
I like to design and make things. So that's what I like about computer science. And it doesn't cost anything to make anything.
That's always helpful. And finally, Dominic, a 16-year-old junior. Dominic, tell us about yourself.
I would say I'm definitely interested in bird watching, government. That's kind of my.
Tell me about the bird watching. Where do you go?
I just really like wetlands. When it comes to bird watching, I think they're really have a lot of birds there.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for marshes. Just love them. All right, guys, let's get into the packet round. Quince Orchard, here's your first question. Chocolate is a favorite food of what small rodents that share their name with an important computer accessory?
Mouse, mice.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mouse, yeah.
The long musical instrument called the alpenhorn originated in what alpine nation where you'll find the city of Geneva?
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Switzerland is it. Phosphorus, tin, barium. An alchemist named Hennig Brand observed an eerie glow in his laboratory when he encountered which of these elements that react spontaneously with air?
Phosphorus? Does anyone?
I would think it would be barium, but I don't know.
Okay.
Well, no, I would say
Barium.
phosphorus. Don't they have the?
I'll take one of those answers.
Phosphorus.
And phosphorus is right. Many Pentecostal Christian congregations trace their origin to a 1901 conference held in what Kansas capital city, later named in the Brown v. Board of Education lawsuit?
Topeka.
Okay.
It's Topeka. Tom Canty is the lead character in what Mark Twain story about a boy who changes identities with a member of royalty?
Is that
Is it-
Connecticut Yankee in King
Is it
Arthur's
Tom
story?
Sawyer or Huck Finn?
Maybe not.
Need an answer?
Tom Sawyer.
Is it
Nah, it's The Prince and the Pauper. Here's your math question. Find the positive value of x.
It's 2 cubed, so 8.
8.
Yeah, it's 8. Civilization and profits go hand in hand, said what 30th president in office during the 1920s when profits were booming?
Is it Coolidge?
It's either Coolidge or Harding.
It would be the one
Harding was
before.
29.
Yeah, no, it's the one right before the Great Depression.
Okay, Coolidge.
Oh, then no, it's not. It would be Hoover.
I need a final
Hoover?
answer, please.
Hoover.
Is that the final answer?
Yes.
The answer was Coolidge. But Quince Orchard, you did a really nice job. 320 points. Bullis, it's time for the packet round. But before we begin, we'd love to learn more about you guys. Luke is a 17-year-old senior. Luke, what should we know about you?
I'm a music producer. You can check me out on Apple Music, Spotify, anything, look up Luke LaMotta.
Awesome. What kind of music?
Mostly hip hop. I try to do mix genres together, like rock and jazz and all that kind of stuff.
Great to have you back. Grisham, you're also a 17-year-old senior. What should we know about you, sir?
Well, I like the outdoors. I like to go biking and hiking in my local parks.
Me too. What's your favorite place to go to?
Probably the canal or Schaefer Farms Trailhead. It's pretty underrated.
Nice choices. I like that. And Dylan, you too are a 17-year-old senior. What do you want to tell us about yourself?
I enjoy basketball. Just the way you can score points creatively and just have fun with your teammates is really fun.
So you play?
Well, I used to, but now I just play with my friends.
Well, that counts. And now we're going to ask some questions, guys. Here we go. First one. Though he himself was opposed to capital punishment, an 18th century doctor saw his name attached to what execution device used during the French Revolution?
Guillotine.
Guillotine is correct. If you think you have to work long hours, remember the plight of what mythical titan who had to carry the heavens on his shoulders day and night?
Atlas.
Yes, here's your science question. Convolutions, symbiosis, peristalsis. The food you swallow is carried from the esophagus through a series of muscular movements known by which of these terms?
I think it's peristalsis, guys.
Peristalsis is right. The poison produced by the tiny golden frog is so toxic, Indian hunters used it on their darts in what South American country where Bogota is capital?
Colombia.
Colombia it is. Angry
Colombia, yeah.
is the fitting translation of the name of what Homeric Greek hero who returned home after 20 years and killed the suitors of his wife, Penelope?
Did they say Odysseus? So it's Ulysses, or is it Odysseus?
Yeah,
I didn't hear the beginning of the question. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, yeah, and you got it. That's right. It's Odysseus. You got there. Here's your math question. Simplify this expression. I need an answer, please.
Okay. So it's gonna be two, 3a to root 3a times a cubed 3.
And the answer is
So it should be a to the 6, 2a to the 6 times 3, so 6a to the 6th a.
it is 6a to the 4th power. Sorry about that. You were close. A 1957 desegregation crisis at Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas was resolved when federal troops were sent in by what 34th president?
Eisenhower.
Yep, it was Eisenhower. Nicely done, Bullis, 380 points. Time to meet the team from Northwest High School in Germantown. Gray is a 17-year-old senior. Hey, Gray, what are you up to in and out of school?
I'm a 4-year member of the cross country team.
Ah, going distance? You like to run? Where does your head go when you run that far?
Usually I try to think of a song because I really don't want to think about the fact that I'm running.
That's a good one. I like that. Anika, you are also a 17-year-old senior. Tell us about yourself.
I play tennis for Northwest High School.
Nice. How long have you played tennis?
Since I was a kid.
Yeah, and what do you like best about it?
Just the game, the dynamic of it.
Cool. Well, it's great to see you again. And finally, last but not least, Ryan, also a 17-year-old senior. I can't believe it. You're not coming back next year. Ryan, what should we know about you?
I'm Ryan, and I'm actually a triplet. So, yeah.
Really? Are your siblings identical or no?
No, we don't look the same at all.
All right, great. Here is your first question in the packet round Northwest. Christopher Columbus first heard tales of rich lands to the west while working as a buyer of what sweet substance made from cane or beets?
Sugar. Sugar, yeah.
Sugar.
Final answer, sugar.
That's right. At the height of the British rule, some 400 gardeners were employed at the Viceroy's house in what capital of India?
Conferring New Delhi. Final answer, New Delhi.
Yep. Graphite, lamp black, charcoal. The form of carbon that's used in the process of decolorizing sugar is which of these?
Conferring, do you guys have anything to
I was thinking graphite, but I'm not sure.
I was also leaning towards graphite. So final answer, graphite.
It was charcoal. A do-it-yourself winemaking kit might feature a picture of what classical god of wine?
Dionysus or Dionysus, I think. Dionysus.
Yeah, you've got it. He's part church warden and part 12-year-old boy, said poet W.H. Auden about what other poet whose first two initials were T.S.?
T.S. Eliot.
T.S. Eliot, yep.
T.S. Eliot.
Yep.
Which of these numbers is evenly divisible by 3?
Conferring 1536.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All right, final answer, 1536.
1536 it is. What American diplomat who signed the Treaty of Ghent ending the War of 1812 went on to become the 6th president of the United States?
Conferring John Quincy Adams.
Yep.
Okay, final answer, John Quincy Adams.
John Quincy Adams is right. Northwest High School, 340 points. Let's see if lightning strikes next. We've got the lightning round. Time for the lightning round. In this round, you've got 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. They're worth 20 points up or down, no penalty if you pass. Ready to play with lightning, Quince Orchard? Here we go. All your answers must begin with the letters M-A. That's M-A as in man. In 3, 2, 1. This ancient battle now names a 26-mile foot race.
Marathon.
Yes, this French queen allegedly said, "Let them eat cake."
Marie Antoinette.
Yes, he was the first African-American Supreme Court justice.
Marshall.
Yes, kangaroos and koalas belong to this group of mammals.
Marsupial.
Yes, the Battle of Bull Run is also known by this name.
Isn't it Little Bighorn?
Manassas. This army rank is between lieutenant and colonel.
Is it major? Or?
Yes, Bamako is the capital of this African country. It is Mali. Quince Orchard, you racked up some points in that round, 400 points. Bullis, time for the lightning round. All your answers must begin with the letters M-A. That's M-A as in man. In 3, 2, 1. Plymouth Rock is in this state.
Massachusetts.
Yes, this type of tree is on the Canadian flag.
Maple.
Yes, this French river was the site of 2 World War I battles.
The Marne.
Yes, this disease is spread by the Anopheles mosquito.
Malaria.
Yes,
Malaria.
this trench is the deepest part of the Pacific Ocean.
Mariana.
Yes, this is the term for a female horse.
Mare.
Yes, Winnipeg is the capital of this Canadian province.
Manitoba.
Yes, John Philip Sousa was noted for writing this type of music.
Marches.
Yes, this region of the Earth is between the crust and the core.
Mantle.
Yeah, it's mantle. Sadly, we got the answer after the buzzer, but hey, Bullis, you did very nicely in this round, 540 points. Northwest, your turn for the lightning round. All your answers must begin with the letters M-A. That's M-A as in man. In 3, 2, 1. This is the 5th month of the year.
March.
May.
May. This is
May.
Spain's capital city.
Madrid.
Yes,
Madrid
this
City.
Austrian Archduke served briefly as Emperor of Mexico.
Pass.
Maximilian. This insect is sometimes described as praying.
Mantis.
Yes, this element has chemical symbol Mg.
Manganese.
Yes, this corn
Magnesium.
crop was first developed by North American Indians.
Maize.
Base.
Yes, he and Friedrich Engels wrote the Communist Manifesto.
Marx.
Yes, Semper Fidelis is the motto of this branch of the U.S. Armed Forces.
Marines.
Yes, he's the current president of France.
Oh,
And the answer is Emmanuel Macron. Very nicely done, Northwest. You've got a total score of 480 points. And that is the game. The official scores are next.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Students are getting involved in their communities in many important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
I'm Catherine, and I'm a senior at Stone Ridge, and I co-lead, along with another student leader, the 5th floor greenhouse, which is a social action site at Stone Ridge. And one thing we've been doing was to rehabilitate the greenhouse. One was by reorganizing the greenhouse so that we know where to locate tools and supplies we may need, maybe to things that we utilize to plant things or to construct things that we build. Another thing we've been doing is populating the greenhouse by adding greenery. Some of those have been microgreens that we've grown with a hydroponic system. Another example would be basil that we've used that we've propagated in water, and we're now waiting for them to develop roots. And I'd say our main goal as a social action site at Stone Ridge is to educate our community about sustainability and how they can utilize the methods we teach in the greater world aside from school. Making sure that they're citizens of the world who are working towards combating climate change and global warming.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
The scores are now official. First, congratulations to Quince Orchard High School from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Fiona, Drew, and Dominic, 400 points. And congratulations to Northwest High School from Germantown, Maryland. Gray, Anika, and Ryan, 480 points. And coming back for the playoffs, the Bullis School from Potomac, Maryland. Luke, Grisham, and Dylan, 540 points. Nice, guys. Let's hear it for our incredible teams and you, our incredible viewers. So happy you could join us today and match wits with some of these very impressive students.
Support for It's Academic has been provided by the following: MITRE, a not-for-profit research and development company working in the public interest.
At MITRE, we're committed to solving some of our biggest challenges in national security, cyber, aviation, and health. And our dedication to service starts at home, working to fight hunger, serving people in need, protecting public health, and supporting our civic institutions. This is serving the public. This is MITRE, solving problems for a safer world.
Please join us next time when we have Sandy Spring Friends, KIPS DC College Prep, and Washington International School compete right here on It's Academic. I'm Hillary Howard. See you then. Bye, guys.
I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.